steel with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Arizona Cardinals and the Los Angeles Rams. Two teams sitting above 500 in the early season, but only one will stay that way as we're off in week 4. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, Scott. Blue 58, blue 58, Scott. Go.
Straight to the air they go. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's first down bounds after picking up about 7.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go.
And first carry here for Ashton Genty. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. They said with that sack in mind, Brock, we all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Here we go.
To the air on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Shit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. And partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
And he's out of bounds after some great work on that return.
Their own 40-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. They'll go play action. His first offering of the game winds up incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Still at the 40 here, 2nd and 10. Handoff now from the gun. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
That's complete. It's the rookie from Georgia. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Give him 5 on the play, and it's good enough for an Arizona first down. They're going play action. Cut out left. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
We've set it downs from 37. First down, play action. And they're on him right away with that tackle. The stop comes at the 26-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. He won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good look by the defense. Second down coming up. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Rams 26-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Throwing from the gun. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Taking a shot deep here. And no one had a shot at that. It's at the back of the end zone, incomplete. Looking at big shots. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Yeah, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either. I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, early momentum with that field goal.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. This return starts at the 5. Trying to reverse it on the kick return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Justin. Turbo, sir. 11. Cut.
Fields out of the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I love that. I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forces an incompletion.
Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
222.
Fields on 3rd. That's caught for the first. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent. When you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, you're going to make a defense play.
That's That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
319, let's not. You got a mini base.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Throw left side, complete. He gets this beyond the midfield stripe and on the Cardinals side of the field.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Here, 19 instruction. Delta. Hey, never mind. Monday. Said hi.
Fields now on third. That's one right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
Brought down and a penalty flag out on the play as well. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty, and now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So the penalty on the return doesn't do them any favors, Brock. A lot more field ahead of them here starting out. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. And after burning a couple early, they're down to one to work with now. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. They'll run it from the gun. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, and they take him down for a loss.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. And they cannot be happy to have spent all 3 of theirs in this opening quarter. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Tight end going in motion here. 3rd down from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. That one gains 7. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 26. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped, not by the first defender, heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Back to throw. Into the hands of Harrison. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals stretch their early lead to 9. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. The Cardinals go up 10-zip here in the 1st.
Rams nothing.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. He's going to field this at the 2. Ooh, poor effort there. He only gets it to the 15 before he's taken down.
At their own 15-yard line.
Offense defense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Test, butt straight. 331, 331. All right.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Taking a deep shot here. This one will be intercepted. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And the Cardinals will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I've not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his offense up for success.
They go play action on 1st down. He's got it near the 8. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Arizona.
They'll try and punch it in. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Cardinals parlay the interception into points. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go, son. Good night.
First play is going to be again to Jency. He's got room to roam. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
A gain of 59 on the play. And the Rams, 1st down.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
Good night.
Hand off to the back. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Taken down right at
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Here we go.
Looking to throw Fields. Forced out to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
3rd down and 11.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Here we go. 19 windy, 19 windy. Here we go. Hey, Ken.
3rd and long for him here. Chased out to his right. Toward the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a 4th down decision.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks, doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball. Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points, not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Rams are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33.
551, 12 no.
Genty from the gun. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 35-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
And 12 yards to go.
Here we go. Go, 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 go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That's caught at the 4. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it'll be 2nd and goal. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Fields throwing once more. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
On 3rd and goal, here's Fields. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that gets him back to within 11.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. 40. I don't know if they're going to get to him. He took it all the way. Oh, baby, what a return. Touchdown. Now we'll see them try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals push their lead to 18. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. We're good. Set.
Now Fields. That one's caught along the left sideline. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Completed to his running back. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a 29-yard gain. And the Rams have the first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. On the move, headed right. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And now it's 2nd down.
Here we go.
On the keeper, here's Fields. Offense wins zone read, but what a read by the defense. They blow it up for a loss of 4. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Taken down back at the 23-yard line.
Fields now, 3rd and long. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Impressive play, but they are well shy of the 1st down. And this is going to be 4th down, Brock. He's out of bounds, well shy of what they needed there. So for the 3rd time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that lowers the deficit to 15.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range. He's delivering.
Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. He cuts it through the defense. It goes. Room to burn. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals boat racing them to the halftime locker room.
Hey, Kate, we're not even to halftime, and this guy has already got a game's worth of success. And the great thing is that, yes, it benefits him individually, statistically, but you know it just sets the table for everybody else because that play-action pass should be devastating.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals grow the lead now to 22 points. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go, sir. 3-19, that's right.
Fields on 1st down. Oh, he lost the football. And the Cardinals grab it. And they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
Recovered by Arizona.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it'll be 2nd down. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Here he goes, third and long. It's cut by Harrison. And he will not score, but that does set him up front with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Pushing for the end zone. He knows the football. It's not loose. And the offense gets it back. They're going to be set up at the 2. Ooh, let's give him a second there. Give him a sec. I'm going to imagine his heart's probably going, what, 150, 160 beats per minute right now, Brock, after nearly losing that fumble.
Yep, and it wasn't just the ball he dropped there. It was at least 3 points, too. But fortunately, that ball stays with him in the red zone. And now I'm really curious. It's one of those moments, Kate, where they put the ball back in his hands, trust him again to hold on to it, and maybe go get that touchdown you know he so badly wants.
They send the tight end in motion. They give it to him up the middle. And he is into the end zone for an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals get more points to end a lopsided first half. He's into the end zone and already at 3 rushing scores before halftime, Brock. So they either got to find a way to keep him out, or he's going to run his way into the record books if they're not careful. Looking to tack on the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals grow their lead yet again.
Rams 9.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. This return starts at the 5. He dodged the tackle. And this drive will start inside the 25.
And they're on the 23-yard line.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 22-yard line.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Gain 11 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
1st and 10 now from the 46. They'll throw it. Dialing up a receiver screen. They cross the 40 on a nice run. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals grow the lead coming out of halftime. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals continue piling on to this lead. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Starting from the 5. Oh, he lost it on the hit! And they steal it back on the return. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Cardinals grow the lead coming out of halftime. That one splits the uprights. The Cardinals tack on 7 more to their lead. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. His return starts at the 5, and he takes the return out of bounds.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's first and 10.
Here we go. All right.
And off to Genty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, and yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's hit another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got third down now coming up.
Loss brings up third down and 12.
They'll throw, third and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Through midfield. That's the 30. And he gets the solo inside the red zone, down at the 19.
At the 19-yard line.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Complete out to the right side. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yep, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now first and 20.
Win the rep. Let's go. Right here.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Throw right side. Hauled in by Harrison. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Let's go.
Going ground on first and goal. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on second and goal.
Hey, I get it on first and goal. Right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Gets it again. And this time he's in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals keeping the pedal floored and adding 6 more. Extra point attempt coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cardinals continue adding on to that lead. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Returning it from the 4. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
At their own 4-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. We good. 5:51. 5:51. 12 to go.
The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Turbo, set. Set high.
Setting him on the dive. They're going the wrong direction. He's going to be sent backwards to their own 3. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on. Brock, add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Here we go, side. Go.
Shotgun give here to Genti. He's going to snag a couple of yards, charging up the gut. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play.
As an offense in these situations, Kate, you could feel your own goal line, and you're not going to risk putting the ball in the air. So that means you're going to run it, and you're going to buy whatever breathing room you can.
Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chattown. I got the crowd yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Fuck the backstage yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Kid with all the southern rapper hooded and this. I got rich and still let a hooligan play. You rapping about, I'm moving the bridge. Talk about, now we're doing the bridge.
Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on 3rd down.
Here we go. Side.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Hits his running back. And this gets him well away from danger as he is up past their 20. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
First down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
331.
Giving this to Genti. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
We've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Rams football, and they're probably ready to just get this final quarter over with. They break the huddle. It's second down now.
Here we go. 58. Bunch right.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Easy. 19, let's not.
Even more problems now as they don't get the snap off. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's third and even longer now.
Delta. Don't jump. Hey, can. Right. Hey, can. Extend. Right.
To the air on third and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Here we go, sir.
Watch the motion.
Turbo, sir. Right.
Throwing on first down. Fields. Complete out to the right. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Move the chain! Gotta move that chain! More momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Hey, can. Here we go. Right.
Straight ahead with Genty. This is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Here we go. Go.
Back to Genty. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. Fields out of the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. He's running with it. Across the 20, continuing to work. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Rams have the first down.
10 at the 17-yard line.
Here we go. We good.
It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. Behind the line, he lost that football. And this one's recovered by the Cardinals. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that. So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Rams just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. So they keep the football, but now they face second and long. Shotgun snap to Fields. Brought in by his back here. It's Genty. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Rhythm. You hear me talking about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Fields with a chance to run it here. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Trying to set this up quick.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here on 4th. Oh, caught by his running back. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
Result of the play is a turnover.
Hey, I get it. It's already
on
over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Here we go.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Line up the design keeper. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. So the Cardinals pick up the win in this one. Well, Brock, I know you know this. There is good trips home, and then there is great trips home. And I'd imagine tonight's going to be a great one. Hard to contain these guys when you crush a division rival this badly.
What gives that away, Kate? Is it the smiles? Is it the joy? They're trying to keep it professional, interacting like no big deal. I know. But you know and I know that's going to be one fun plane ride home.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.